This doesn't work anymore for me. I don't know.
Maybe this is not a good fit. Maybe this doesn't work.
I still have so much affection for Kody. I don't know if it's love.
Well, I mean, I feel like we're here at the edge of a cusp of a reset.
You and I have been acting like we weren't a married couple for most of our marriage, Janelle.
And why aren't we getting back together? Because we will go back to the way we were before. There's just no chance that I ever want that again.
As he fights in sister wives to satisfy all 4 of his spouses, Kody Brown has one of the most complex interpersonal dynamics seen in reality television. Kody ridiculed and shamed Janelle Brown for her lack of devotion and respect in one of the most recent episodes. Kody kept pushing Janelle closer to the edge even after moving the goalposts. It was frustrating and distressing to watch Janelle eventually give in to Kody. So what happened this time? What did Kody do? Why did Gabe cry? We're going to talk all about it in this video, so make sure to stay till the end. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Topish. We have some exciting stories that are full of lip-smacking delicacies, so make sure to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon. With that being said, let's begin. The most recent episode of Sister Wives features a discussion by Janelle Brown on Kody's tense relationship with the 2 of their boys. Many of Kody's kids have claimed that they don't have a close relationship with the father of 18 throughout this season. Janelle offers fresh information regarding the conflict in their branch of the extended family during the show airing on Sunday night. Janelle and Kody go on a date and start discussing vacation plans when the subject of their children comes up. The mother of 6 confesses, "This year, Kody and my boys are so far apart that I'm not sure what we want to do for Thanksgiving." Kody is informed by Janelle that their daughter Maddie and her husband Caleb are considering making a trip to the family's home for Thanksgiving this year, but he has some reservations. Well, this is the issue. We have a large group of folks here. If they're coming, before that, there are a lot of things to figure out, Kody says to Janelle. Kody goes into further detail about the family drama and says he didn't want anyone with ill will against him or Robin visiting his home. There's a lot that's happened here that I'm not just going to overlook when we get together as a family, because if I don't sort those things out, I won't just sit around, invite everyone around, and seem like everything is fine. At this point, Kody explicitly addresses one of his sons, suggesting that Garrison may want to attempt to reach out to me and sort of make amends. But Janelle has a different viewpoint, which she confesses in a private setting. "My boys and Kody are incredibly estranged. He isn't even interested in hearing their viewpoint. You've offended me," he says. "You've hurt those that are close to me, aka Robin. You people need to come in and grovel and apologize, and my boys just aren't going to do that," she says. Kody expresses his viewpoint on the conflict in his own confessional. "I'm not requesting an admission of guilt or an apology from Gabe and Garrison. I just want to set the record straight," he claims. Robin has allegedly been attacked by Gabe and Garrison, according to Kody, who claims that there has been a lot of shit talked about certain people in the family. Robin claims in her own confessional that in previous texts and phone calls, Gabe and Garrison essentially blamed me for what was going on with the family. Kody claims in his confessional that his sons are simply jealous of him for giving Robin so much attention ever since she joined the multiple family. In a confession later in the episode, Gabe tells his version of events and explains why he doesn't speak to his father anymore. "I got COVID in January. I simply lost my sense of smell. I had no fever at all. When October comes around, specifically my birthday on October 11th, my father calls and we have a brief conversation about how horrible my COVID was," he claims. "Although I shouldn't have, I still did, because I wanted to test if he remembered my birthday, and he didn't. I didn't remind him." He goes on. It was only a phone call for Kody, according to Gabe, who was obviously upset during his confessional, but it was a lot worse for him. He made an effort to make up for it by calling me back and wishing me a happy birthday. And that was the final time I spoke with my father, he claims. Kody discussed his troubled relationships with several of his children from his marriage to Christine, including Truly and Isabel, earlier this season, and he claimed he's not entirely to blame. "It's not my fault my relationship with my younger children is strained." At the time, he explained, "I haven't had a mother that has been prepared to genuinely help that. And Christine here has been planning things for what seems like a very long time to justify this to her kids because she needs an excuse to leave." Christine replied that she and Truly hardly noticed Kody. She mentioned that this is one of the benefits of relocating to Utah, where they would have more resources available to them. We've been alone here, and we would be even more alone, and she would really be lonely here. But here in Utah, we'll be living directly between Aspen and 𝐦𝐸, 2 of her daughters. We're going to see them all the time, she stated at the time. When they talked about a future meeting between Janelle and Christine, the couple's differences escalated in a recent sneak peek of a Sister Wives episode. On Sister Wives, Janelle and Kody Brown's conflict is still going strong. When the couple's debate with their sons Gabriel 21 and Garrison 24 will participate in the family's holiday celebrations, tensions between them reach a boiling point. In a sneak preview from the week's episode, which was originally revealed by Entertainment Tonight, Kody states, "I think sometimes that Janelle has pitted me against the boys, or never backed me with the boys. Man, it's really difficult for me to keep from feeling like she's betraying me." Kody makes an effort to retreat and clarifies that he will no longer need an apology from his sons for remarks they made against him and his wife, Robin's COVID restrictions. He explains, "I'm not saying they have to genuinely apologize to me. I've already addressed that a number of times, and she keeps hammering that tone. They seem to be trying to blame me for what's been happening here since she told him that, and she can't back down from what she said." Kody's upset to find that Janelle has made arrangements for her family to spend time with Christine Brown, who's Kody's ex-wife, for 25 years before they divorced in November 2021. When Christine left, he said, "This is precisely what I was terrified of." In response, Janelle says, "It just so happened that we had a vacation rental, so we prolonged it so Christine and her kids could come so Truly and Isabel could see you." Despite the family's tension, Kody says he still wants the kids to come to his house. "Oh, I want to see the children," he says, "but you mentioned that everyone should travel to a neutral location. This is where I live." "The boys couldn't attend unless they showed respect and apologized as far as I know," Janelle responds. They say, "Well, I guess we'll spend the night with you, even though I have no room for them." Kody asks his wife Mary and Robin for their thoughts after discussing the scenario as a betrayal. "What would you like us to comment on?" Robin asks after hesitating to speak. "Make a judgment on this. I'm really annoyed about this right now. Is this wrong?" claims Kody. Janelle is aware that Kody is turning his previous spouses for assistance while their marriage struggles. In a confessional, Janelle says, so now he's searching for reinforcement from Robin and Mary. Let's unite in opposition to Janelle and her choices. Additionally, Gabe confessed in a current episode that Kody had forgotten his birthday during a phone call they had in October. "I got my COVID in January, and I lost my sense of smell. I didn't even have a fever," Gabe got going into his confession. "Dad contacts me each October, specifically on my birthday, October 11th, and we briefly discussed how poor my COVID was. I shouldn't have done this, but I did it nevertheless. I didn't tell him it was my birthday because I wanted to see whether or not he remembered, and he didn't. Therefore, to him, it was merely a phone call asking me about COVID. He spoke while starting to choke up before fully breaking down in tears. It was a lot worse than a phone call from me," Gabe said after pausing briefly to sob. "He made an attempt to phone me back after a few hours to wish me a happy birthday and make up for it. And that was the final time I spoke to my father," he revealed. Fans were heartbroken for Gabe. "I cried like Gabe was my own child," one of them admitted. "When a child used to know what it was like to be loved by their father and the feeling is now gone, I believe it hurts much more. I suppose that makes me lucky." The Gabriel portion was sad, according to another. I observed that he remarked, "That was the last time I spoke to my dad," as if he had made up his mind to put an end to Kody's destructive influence. "The fact that he's there is so sad. Devastating." Another supporter remarked, "Kody is despicable. When I watched the show, I saw Gabe break down crying. It just truly crushed my soul." One supporter in particular made the point that the children are the ones who are suffering. "Kody kills me more and more every week. I adore Christine and I continue to support Janelle, but I would have given up after seeing her son scream like that. It's necessary to end this show. The childrens are the ones who are suffering." That ends today's video. Please leave a comment below to let us know what you think will happen next with Kody Brown and the Sister Wives. Like and share this video to stay up to date on their progress, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Topish keeps you up to date on all the latest Hollywood celebrity news, drama, and gossip. Subscribe to our channel and check back for new videos and updates, and we'll see ya in the next video.